I've never experienced the kind of community I felt when I walked into the locker room.
Today I'm speaking with Lainey White, a sophomore communications major in the Honors College.
Work. I love social media. I think it's so cool how it's growing. And I'd like to try to change it from the negative aspect and try to make it more positive one day.
Awesome. What surprised you when you got to campus as a freshman?
I think the most surprising thing was honestly the team aspect. I knew I was going to walk into the team and I knew I was going to be really welcomed, but I didn't expect it to be as much of a family as it actually is. Every single one of my teammates definitely inspires me in their own way, just because everyone's so hardworking, and being a student athlete definitely takes a lot of work, and it's just very admirable that we all show up to practice even though we have all of our schoolwork and relationships and everything else we have to deal with.
What's your favorite thing about being on the team?
My favorite thing about being on the team is that everyone understands everyone is going through something, but we all work hard anyway. We can be silly on the field and in the locker room, but when it comes down to it, we're always being serious and we're always supporting each other. And I just feel very comfortable being around my teammates.
Awesome. That's great. That's really important to me as a coach too. What's your favorite thing about campus?
My favorite thing about campus is definitely that even though we are a medium-sized school, I'm always going to walk to class and I'll either pass a teammate or one of my friends from my classes, but I'm also always going to pass someone that I don't know. So I know that I can always meet someone new, but I also always know I'm going to see a friendly face.
Tell me about a teammate who inspires you.
I think the person that inspires me the most is Bailey. She, even though she was only a sophomore this past year, she was like probably one of the best leaders on our team, I'd say. She just totally goes out of her way to make sure everyone's comfortable and that everyone's doing the right thing, even when it puts her in an awkward position. And she always is working so hard at 100% all the time.
What do you hope to do after college?
I'd love a job in the field of advertising or social media or something. I love talking to people and I love promoting things through the classes I've taken. I just think it's so much fun.
How can I help you through the lacrosse program to set you up for that kind of success after college?
I think the biggest thing, and I've definitely heard it from a lot of athletes, is that playing a college sport set them up for the real world because they're so used to balancing so many things just in life, like waking up early, getting to practice on time, you have to eat healthy, you have to do all your work at once, and no one's watching over you. Keep on pushing me because the lacrosse field is where I'm pushed the hardest. My professors don't really know what I'm capable of, whereas my coaches spend at least 2 hours a day with me every day. What's the biggest struggle you have gone through as a coach?
I think the hardest thing for me was where I felt the team had a lot more potential than what we were able to do on the field. So I overestimated the team and then could not realize that I had been wrong. And I just kept pushing and expecting it to come together, and it just didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I misjudged how good those teams could have been. From that, I learned to be much more fluid in what I expect of teams. And you saw that at Southern last year when I really thought 2020 was going to be a season when we, let's all grow together. Let's have the best experience we can, but it might be another 2-15 season like 2019. But you saw how I shifted that midway through preseason, and it was like, wait a minute, this is not a 2-win team this year. This is a better team than that. So I need to be more demanding